Thank you so much for joining me and thank you for your support. I'm really excited to read for you today because when I asked you what the one word was that you wanted to focus on and you said guidance, your spirit guides were super excited about it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes up. So one of the things is that I use the camera that I'm using right now on my YouTube channel, and when it zooms in, I pull a clarifier from a tarot deck so that you can kind of get further information from your guides. So I have um, it's the Mystic Monday Tarot deck for clarifiers. And then after that portion and everything is done with the reading, we'll do your bonus cards. We'll do 3 energy oracle bonus cards. So what I'm kind of being led to do is almost do this like in 2 pieces. One is going to be guidance for you as an individual, like specifically one-on-one with your spirit guides. And then part 2 we'll kind of clear the board, and then we'll do guidance with like other people and what you should be doing in your life along those lines. So I'm not looking at the charms right now. I'm actually looking the other way and feeling the energy. So take a deep breath. We're just going to take some time and talk about you and focus on you. So you're definitely going to want to relax and enjoy. Wow, okay. That wow didn't mean anything, by the way. I just saw both of them are rolling. All right, so I see that you, first of all, we have the letter T. That might be something that is important to you. This is the pedestal. As you can kind of see, it has like stairs and everything. So I feel like there was someone or something that kind of got altered, that was put on a little bit of a pedestal and is no longer on that pedestal. So that is something that we will kind of look at. So then this is Avery's vaccine tag. It reminds me of love and caring, and there's also love here as well. I feel that you have a really good handle on loving yourself. I feel like you do a good job of giving yourself like the things that you want, the things that you're like, this is important to me, and you go and you get it. I feel that you have a dream here. Oh wow, you have love again. You're doing an excellent job loving yourself. Good job. So I feel like the things that are kind of going on right now that are, because I kind of feel like there's a little bit of turmoil, because the barrel is like somebody has you over a barrel. Somebody has you in a way that is uncomfortable for you, and you didn't really expect that person to do it. I feel like this person and this person are the same person, because there's also a little knife here. I feel like you feel a little bit like stabbed in the back almost. And this is really hurting you. I definitely feel that this was because the plane is like on its side. This was not your plan. You had a definite plan and a path. And then also this emoji came up where it was just kind of like uncomfortable, awkward. Now there is a little bit of an unlocked thing here. You can get some answers when you start putting pieces together and working on the situation. But this person is really like, sorry, elusive. They're really kind of smug. This is a difficult situation for you. You are feeling a lot of emotions. You thought that it would be forever. Very interesting. This was a wish. This was a dream. You thought that this situation would be there forever for you, and things have changed. Things have changed. Let's get a little bit of clarity from this card. We're showing up as the reverse Princess of Swords, which in the Rider Wyatt deck is the reverse Page of Swords. And this is about bad news or like legal issues. I feel like there's definitely something that took you by surprise. And also, I feel like in some instances, it was a feeling of a little bit of betrayal from yourself as well. Like you almost feel like, oh, I can't trust myself to make good decisions about these situations. And so it's causing you to have a lot of like anxious feeling as you're going forward, because you're saying, oh, well, I was really wrong about that situation and I got really hurt. And even though there's like a lot of love, because that's basically three symbols that are talking about love, it still hurts. You still feel it. You still have, so that says out. You're on the out with someone. Yeah. But the dream, I feel like you almost had a little bit of a premonition about it. That there may have been part of you that was like, I need to watch out for that situation. But for the most part, I feel that this was somebody who had you over a barrel, you were a little bit stabbed in the back, and then they are no longer on the pedestal. So I feel like this situation, as far as the guidance that's coming on, um, I really feel that the guidance part is coming in from the reverse Princess of Swords. I feel like that's where like the bad news is coming in. Now, let's get one more clarity card. I want to know, what do we need to know about the person who was on the pedestal? Oh, that one jumped right up. So that one came up as the Empress. So the Empress card, especially like when it's upright, is really the energy of like abundance, and it's about having everything you want. So you really thought that there was an abundance of love with this situation. Oh wow, that one popped right out as well. And then this one is the reverse Five of Cups. So the reverse Five of Cups energy is about moving on and forgiveness. So you will eventually get to that place with the situation. But I feel that the biggest piece is the Empress is also really about knowing that you are magical, knowing that you are powerful. Let's see. Okay, so I feel like the camera is really going in on the unlocked lock. What do we need to know about the unlocked lock? Oh, here we go. And that came with the Four of Cups. So the thing that's going to help you kind of unlock this whole situation, the Four of Cups energy is about unexpected gifts. It's about things coming in that you're not like, oh, okay. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story. Once there was this guy and his son, and they were out walking, and they found a horse. And they came home, and the whole village was like, wow, that's so cool. You're so lucky. And the guy said, it is what it is. Then the next day, his son was riding it, and he fell off, and he broke his leg. And everybody was like, oh, that was such bad luck. So sorry for you. And he was like, it is what it is. Then the next day, the army came and wanted all the sons who were eligible to fight. And his son couldn't go because he had a broken leg. And the village was like, that's so lucky. And he said, it is what it is. So I feel like this situation to you is feeling unlucky. It's feeling like, well, wait, I'm a good person. I have a lot of love in my life. Why is this unsavory thing happening with my friend? And I feel really that it is a moment that will unfold into other moments. So even though it feels disappointing, like, because this feels disappointing, especially like somebody coming off of a pedestal, even though there's like that feeling of disappointment, this is just a moment in the whole story. This is not the story. So I feel like that's going to kind of unlock things for you, is saying, oh, it is what it is. I'll kind of find out how things work down the road. I don't have to be focused on this situation. So that's what I'm showing personally. Let's go ahead and we'll move this out of the way so we can go right into the next part. And this is just kind of guidance on your connections with other people. I don't have a specific other person in mind, like what their relationship would be to you, but I feel that when you see it, you will know it. So, again, take a deep breath. Release any preconceived thoughts you have. All right. Okay. All right, so when you're doing a charm reading, positioning when things fall is really important. So this gold one is divine masculine, and the silver one is divine feminine. Divine feminine is currently on her head, upside down. I say her, but it's not really feminine or masculine, but divine feminine is on their head right now. And I feel that this is saying divine masculine and divine feminine, they're not really seeing the same, they're not really on the same page right now. There is, so the purple bunnies, magic, out of the hat. We have secret. We have the trucks on its side. We have this bear coming in. We have the word cool, the number 6, the green gem, a black heart, and a brown foot. So I feel like right now there's kind of this feeling of like, are we on solid ground? Are we sure-footed? Because right now one of us is upside down. Now, divine masculine and divine feminine reside in each person. So even if you have 2 people, they both have divine masculine and divine feminine. But in this connection that you're looking at, the divine feminine is having a rough time. So if you feel more like you're the divine feminine, or if you feel that your other person is, you'll kind of get an idea of where this is going. So I feel like this is more of like a romance situation. I feel that you feel that there is a secret. You feel that this person is keeping something, and it's causing crashes. It's causing life to be a bear. It's causing your heart to hurt. Your heart chakra is green, and that pulled up, but it's also kind of separated from everything. And we also have the black heart that's having this feeling of like, I need to protect myself. I need to know what's really going on. I feel like there might be a little bit of conflict. We have the rifle here, but it's actually upside down. So I feel like some of that is like, that's really interesting. Cooling off. That's what I was going to say. So I feel like you kind of found out some things that this person was either feeling or thinking. I don't think it was like a really huge blowout or anything. So let's ask some questions. Why is divine feminine on their head? Why? Okay. So we came up with the reverse wheel of fortune. So the reverse wheel of fortune is about bad luck. It's about things not going the way that you would want them to go. So things not going the way that you want them to go basically kind of shook up the world for the divine feminine. What do we need to know about the number 6? Okay, so it came up as the reverse 9 of cups. The reverse 9 of cups is about being dissatisfied. It's about things not going the way that you wanted. So there's something that has to do with the number 6 that didn't work out the way you wanted it to. What is the secret? Oh, that popped right over. We have the reverse 9 of pentacles. So the secret that's coming in is about some financial setbacks. It could also be about jealousy, feeling like things are not balanced in the situation. That could be why divine feminine is on her head. Let's see what we need to know next. What is causing the black heart? What is causing the black heart? Oops. I dropped that on the floor. Causing the black heart, we have judgment. So the judgment card, when it is upright, is about a clarity. It's about getting all of the information. So some of that black heart could be because some of those secrets were revealed. Let's see, what does the heart need to heal? What does the heart need to heal? And that was showing as the 6 of Pentacles upright. So the 6 of Pentacles upright is about things kind of being balanced. So in some aspects, I feel that you are feeling out of balance, out of whack. I feel that you are the one who's being represented by the divine feminine. So in some aspects, you're feeling really out of balance right now. Like things are just not where you need them to be, which is really interesting because that's the 6 of Pentacles. So there's a 6. So I kind of feel like when we're talking about that, 6 is that some of it you need to be able to find balance. So it didn't really go on anything. It's kind of actually like right here on the grid. But it seems like it wants you to have one more card. So I'll pull one more card. What other guidance? Oh, that came up really fast. We have the reverse 9 of swords. So the reverse 9 of swords energy is about rest. It's about recovery. It's about healing. So yeah, I do feel like there were some things that kind of threw you off and weren't what you thought would be happening, and it has not been pleasant for you, but really letting go of that and being able to move on after you've healed it. It's okay to sit with pain for a little bit and kind of, talk to your friends or talk to loved ones, talk to a professional, but eventually there has to become this moment when you say, well, I'm done with that. I also see like a lot of orange, a lot of pink. I feel like you do have love in this situation, but you're trying to figure the balance of being loving and protecting yourself and being fair to yourself as well. All right, so I'm going to pick these ones up because then we'll do your bonus cards. And I'm going to, because you have 3 bonus cards that you get when you do a reading. So let me pull this open. And what I'm going to do is just give you 3 energy cards that are going to help you have more guidance for the situation. So let me just, I shuffled the other one, but I didn't shuffle this one. So let me just do that. Okay. What's the first thing that you need to know? What's the first thing? What is the second? Oh, that just popped right up. Okay, what's the second thing? And what is the third thing? All right. Actually, I feel like giving you one more. What is the fourth? Oh, haha, that's so funny. Let's pull the clarity with this card because I really felt like we needed to get another one. And then other clarity, if we need to pull them, I'll pull them from the Mystic Mondays as well. All right, so the first thing that they're giving you for guidance is blossoming abundance. Now, I feel that this is really important because I feel like some of the things we read, they were a little bit kind of, that there were some things that were discouraging. And I just feel that your guides are really showing you, hey, this is not the end of the journey. This is not the last chapter in the book. This is not where it ends. You have blossoming abundance really means that things have been planted and they are growing throughout the process. It's like you planted an apple seed and you have to wait for it to grow. So there's some patience required in this situation. The second thing that they are showing that you need to know is yin yang. And I really feel like we were talking about the balance between the masculine and the feminine. And I really feel like that balance is definitely going to be able to be obtained because we're also showing the yin yang. So then the third thing that they're showing is the garden and the gate. Now the garden and the gate card, she has a key around her neck. So Divine Feminine is really the one who can like open the gate and get things moving in the direction that Divine Feminine wants to go. The clarity card on that is community. I do really feel like there is a story or something going on that you need to share, that you kind of need to get clarity on, that you need to express your side of it, that you need to let people know what's going on. You want to make sure that these people that you're talking to are really trusted, that they're community, not just anyone who will listen. You actually have a very like calm mannerism or like a calm energy, so I'm sure you're not just running around willy-nilly telling everybody your problems, but you do have a community that will listen. And then the clarity on that showed up as the reverse Ace of Cups. So the reverse Ace of Cups is about being depressed. It is about feeling a little bit left out or let down, excuse me, about feeling disappointed. And I do feel that there are people in your community that you kind of need to share with them what you're disappointed in. And it might even be that this connection, you can find a way to share and say, hey, this part I'm disappointed in, or I'm not feeling that this is the way that this should go. So that is the clarity and the guidance that I'm really receiving for you. And I thank you so much for letting me read for you. I would definitely suggest that you watch like one or two times so you can kind of catch everything. But I thank you so much for your support, and I look forward to reading for you again.